Hey, greetings, family. What's up, everybody? Hope y'all having y'all best African day today. Welcome to a special edition of Living My Best Life in Ghana. Yes, we have very special live for you. This is a worldwide phenomenon that we're bringing right here to Living My Best Life in Ghana because we are proud Africans here. We want to celebrate our people, what they do. We're proud to be African, and what other way than to celebrate African through someone that is putting their best foot forward to trample out evil so their hearts can go forward by a man here, a beautiful African black man, synonymous, okay, that invented a machine that makes water out of the atmosphere. And we have heard his story. Some of you have not. I will present to some and introduce to others. I'm just glad that we have the connection that we have, thanks to our PR person, Felicia Brown, living my best life in Ghana's own family here, that has taken upon the position to make sure that we have access and able to expose as many people to African flyness at its finest. And we are happy to be here today to do so. So let me say hey to my family members here. Glad y'all here. I know. What? Oh, I gotta see this. This is such a beautiful thing that we're going to be showing you today. Greetings, LMBLIG family. Mikey Dada wants to see it, and I sent it. Jay says, greetings, LMBLIG family. What? I keep saying we are magic and we are real. It feels so good to be African and awoke. Yes, it does. It does. We able to just live our best life and put our best foot forward every time. As woke African people, we can stay African centered and focused on our agenda, which is releasing all negative and evil stereotypes away from us and accomplishing what we can and what we will. All right. Thank you, XDMC. My High LMBLIG family. Did you smash that like button on your way in? Becoming my eye. Truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, harmony, balance, and divine order is enough to start with so that we can have our African minds straight. Okay. Thank you so much for becoming my aunt. Felicia Brown, greetings, beautiful African family. Blessings on blessings to you all. Yes, that's our very own PR person, Felicia Brown, Belanta Queen, also another one of our PRs, Quaba LMBLIG Kings and Queens. Much love to you. Appreciate you here. Marie Antoinette said, hey, family, how do you feel? Hey, Marie, how are you? Sonovia said, Aquaba to my beautiful LMBLIG family. And greetings to you, Queen Future. Thank you, Sonovia. Appreciate you. We appreciate your feedback and your love that you show. Bliss B is in the house and back in the building. Beautiful African man, synonymous. Okay, every time. Sherry Bumbray said, Jumbo LMBLIG family. So good to have Sherry, our cousin, right here with us. Hey, everybody, Miss Minnesota Pop One. Hey, everybody, I can't wait to see this. What a beautiful day. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's go. Let's hit it. My high future and everyone. Jackie C is in the house. We back? Yes, we are back. T. Roy, much love to you. Aquaba. We are back and we here to experience some African flyness. Awesome, CC. Yes. Thank y'all for being here. Wait, are you interviewing who? Who you say, Sherry? My high African people so excited to be back. Still feeling my African best. Quee and Corey in the house. Sherry. Ain't that something? Elizabeth said, LMBLIG. Yo. Yes, power is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, drink, the drink, is in the house. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
eat with the family before the guests come. So
Okay, go ahead. Power made us some lentil soup last night. It's more like on the soup level, a stew level. It's like very delicious. He put some pumpkin in there, some
Butternut squash.
Butternut squash. He put some lentils and some celery and some cilantro, some spinach, some bells and whistles. It's got everything in there. Onions, green, red, bell pepper. When I tell you it's off the chains. I've been giving food away. My family been eating it. Everybody eating this food. My mama got her a big plate of it on the way out the door. Okay. Yes, red, gold, and green salad. Quaba to my brothers and sisters. Much love to the family. Hey, y'all. Hey, Moto Queen. Mama, I might want you to make me some kind of big top to go with it, like off my shoulders or something just a top where I can wear me some, some nice jeans with it.
Try that egg when mama get around, she turn to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Seamstress Supreme.
Yes. Bliss B got all the icons up there. If Howard, can you see the future? Elizabeth said.
Always.
Much respect to you, King Power. Okay, I love my strong suit. What? Is that what it is? We are back, LMBLIG. Hey, Power and Future. Hey, we got yo leg. Power.
Yo, what's up, Marie Antoinette?
Mwah. Peace, baby. Okay, love broiled butternut.
Then I made some asparagus and Brussels sprouts with a little curry voodoo sauce on there. Bye.
Elizabeth, I see you change that profile picture. I love it. Very creative. Go on, Elizabeth. Hey, Takarati Chief Power and his beautiful queen, Dachila, Red Gold and Green.
Red Gold and Green.
Yes. Okay, so matter of fact, let me pull up this information since who is this? Sherry. Let's see here. While I'm here, I want to go also and mention y'all to go ahead and go to the link I'm going to post up, and it will be in the description box about the movie. We're getting very close. We're a week away from the premiere of at the Indie Memphis Film Festival, Coming to Africa, the movie, next Friday, October the 23rd, 2020.
It is coming.
October the 23rd, 2020, 6:30 p.m. We going live with the movie, and we going virtual with the movie, all at the same time. So we look forward to y'all seeing it. Make sure you go to Coming to Africa movie trailer. Watch the trailer, okay? And also click on this event. I'm going to post it as well in the description box below. Click on it. If you can't find it, just Googling Indie Memphis Film Festival Coming to Africa movie tickets.
Bam.
Okay? Like you can order your ticket for the low. Get ready to watch it with the whole family. It's going to be complete enjoyment, full fun for the whole family, and you deserve to have a break when it comes to your eyes and ears in the media with something that has been really, really touching lives since it's been out. We just are proud and happy about the movie and looking forward to our LMBLIG family able to see it. All right? Yes, so let's keep it moving. Oh, you ain't make me none. I had a bowl before I got on here, okay? Because I knew I was going to be talking.
She didn't make me none. I had to go ahead and get me some. She
Power
knocked it down.
is eating contumbre and okra soup with a spoon.
No.
Jet Union is in the house. Hey, Jet. Man, what? Done snuck back up in here. Yeah, babe. By my noble African LMBLIG family, there is power in the future. Yes, it is. I got my ticket. Gone, Elizabeth. I wanted to check in. I'm headed to bed. A seasoned sisters need her rest. All right, Elizabeth. Corey B in the house. Peace, LMBLIG family.
Oh, happy to be with you today. I watched your live too. Not with Prince Kwesi too earlier today.
Ain't that some Prince Kwesi sharing the love? Awesome. I will definitely catch up. I'm back. Hey, LMBLIG family. What's up, Power and Future? I'm supposed to be running errands.
Yeah, with your eye down.
Shaliza. Okay, I Googled it. All right. Thank you now. Good night, Elizabeth. Have a great sleep well, and a great risings. All right. Yes. All right. And catch up when you wake up. Yes. This is a beautiful, beautiful day. We are excited about all of our accomplishments as African people. Many of us have headed home. Many of us have made it. And many of us are on our way. We're just proud to say that we can go ahead and get to the land of our ancestors. Feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling great. How are you?
Okay. So let me see right here. I want to I want to see the website. Oh yeah. Ooh, where's the website? Right quick. Yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful day today. We're so excited. Hey, y'all in for such a treat. This is definitely a time for all of us to experience some greatness right here at LMBLIG. We are proud Africans here. We're so happy to have the opportunity to do this interview today. It's worth it. And I'm so glad that we are taking our time to do something very, very special for our family here. It's such a great opportunity to feature our special, special guest today that is here. Okay. And I will be posting it, all of the information after we get off of here, so you will be able to make the connections that you need to. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to tell you a little about him before he comes on. Okay. Yes, headed home to Ghana November the 2nd. Gone, Jet Union. Congratulations now. Start healing your body from the inside out. Get those power packs for all your herbs and tonics. WeBackBlack.com/nappy spelled with an I by nature. We back again. Yes, Cheryl. Yes. Thanks, Ja. It's a Friday. Peace and blessings to Chief Al and Queen Dr. Love and all other subscribers on this platform. Everything will be all right. You just better say something. Just better say it. Now I'm going to read a little bit about the background of this special guest that we have. Atmospheric water generators are able to produce water with lower energy consumption. The energy efficiency of atmospheric water generators when powered by electricity or other renewable energy sources is the key to economic viability. I know a lot of us are talking about going home to the motherland, living an eco green life off of the grid, using solar, all of that good stuff. This is a great example of how to do so. A key economic advantage of atmospheric water generators are able to provide point-specific water productions at the site where water is required. Okay, that is awesome. Fit for sustainable renewable green power. Highly efficient production technology. Atmospheric water. Let me make sure and plug this up because I see that my battery is going low. Don't want no issues or no problems. Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
All right. All right. Now we back on and popping. All right. Atmospheric water generators produce water from the atmosphere in large quantities in regions with humidity as low as 20%.
Hey, everybody.
The warmer and wetter the region is, the higher the content of water evaporation and the greater production of water. Water production facilities are constructed to meet the increasing demand for water. For example, 30 AWG 5,000 units can produce over 20 million gallons of water a year. based on environmental conditions. Ain't this something? This is amazing. Greetings, Future and Power. It's 7:19 p.m. over here, and I just finished my 3 visa applications. Took 3 hours. So many blockages this month, but I'm sending them right back to the sender.
My chauffeur.
Go ahead on, sister.
Go ahead on, baby.
Yo! I'm getting drunk with all my YouTube LMBLIG family. Hey, y'all.
I saw you over there, Elizabeth. It looked like you were sitting on my old porch.
Hey, Jaja. Hey, Jaja, that's Mikey Dada and Sonovia Marie Antoinette says hello. Shaliza says hello. That's right, sister. Belanta Queen. Yeah, Cheryl. Hey, everybody. Back at you, Jaja.
Yo, hey, everybody.
Yo, I'm getting drunk without Jaja. Jay Union said, hey, Prince Jaja. All right, yo, Leg. Say, hey, Prince Jaja. Yes. Let me give you a little more background on this beautiful genius that we have here. This man, this foundation that he has, it is water rescue, bringing water to those in need, creating sustainable clean water solutions for the world. All right. It's a sustainable, high-impact lifeline to the communities. Rapid response strengthens does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Emboldened by state-of-the-art technology and fit to provide rapid response, putting human life before all else. His water company provides disaster relief, bringing the fight to where it matters. Water rescue and disaster impacts community is where this company thrives and excels. This brother is bringing hope to water crisis and disaster zones. Certified drinking water, providing clean and safe drinking water, exceeding the Environmental Protection Agency and the World Health Organization standards. Certified and tested clean water for the world. All right, sustainable solutions. Disaster-struck communities may not have the infrastructure in place to power complex water generation solutions, but this brother's company provides perfect solution utilizing solar-powered clean energy to create potable water adapting to real-world circumstances. He's globally connected from the successful mission from Flint, Michigan, Puerto Rico, and the Bahamas. This brother is tackling global crisis, bringing water generation solutions all across the globe. All right?
Man, let me tell y'all something. This it's unheard of. This is like African genius at its finest.
African flyness, baby.
My goodness.
Mission driven. Water is all around us, driven by our goal to provide drinking water to all people. AWG provides clean and safe drinking water using the most advantaged atmospheric water generation technology. They extract moisture from the atmosphere and create water. This is amazing. The world needs clean water, and this brother will provide the world with water. We are so honored. We are offering our deepest respect for this brother and his inventions. I heard his story. We watched him before. We was blown away.
I'm talking about like for real, for real.
We was blown away.
I think it was a YouTube video we saw.
It was a future film or something.
It was something like that, but whatever it was, I watched it about 3 times.
Yep, this sounds like something Shay was telling us about in the chat. Creating sustainable clean water. Yep.
Let me tell y'all something. If nothing in the world is more worth investing your money in and your support and your undying loyalty to, is this project right here.
Is this dude the dude who blessed Flint?
Mm-hmm.
What a guan, Cousin Power. That lentil soup sounds delicious. Did you add a little bit of coconut oil or milk? Nope.
No, I didn't do. I did curry. little curry, but I'm telling you how I did it. I sauteed the curry with just a little grapeseed oil and the vegetables. Turned out just like I had a sauce. Bam. And then Lewis said, blessed love to everyone. What's up, my sister?
My phone in the car.
Oh, she done left her phone in the car. Miss Minnesota said, wow, a true scientist and humanitarian. That's right, sister. That's right. And he ain't no joke either because he was an Army Ranger. That's what I really like about it. I mean, because we got to have them scientists that's strong. Because you know how people be getting down on that scientist, boy. But this brother right here, I've been reading his whole story. He was a pilot. I ain't gonna tell you anything. I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, you can tell it. We can go ahead.
Well, he was a pilot. He knew how to fly one of those specific helicopters. I forgot the name of it. It was one of them helicopters that's supposed to be so hard to fly. Only so many people can fly it, but he was flying it.
A genius at it. Very well known genius at it. Greetings, LMBLIG family. Back on the block. Had to regroup. Good to be with my much needed peeps. Love you. Hey, Shari. Now, Power is chewing his herbs. No, he's eating his food. Africa said, greetings, y'all. Fire.
But there was herbs in the food too, Cheryl. Yeah.
Ooh, Africa. I love the profile picture change up. This is what our people can do. The minds we have. CY 2520s are inferior, and we are so superior. Melanin in Africa.
I mean, hey.
Look at her. Sherry is spoiling it. What is going on? Happy family. I greet you all. Alphabet GH. Hey now, much love to the family. Clapping. We all want to know how to send our people to be apprentices so the science won't be lost with the 2520 interferences. Send the address to Wakanda. This is the secret kid. I like that, Queen and Corey. Africa is all smiles. Yes. Matter of fact, let me get my phone.
Yeah, I met a black jeweler one time. And when I say a jeweler, I'm talking about the people that actually smelt the metal and, you know, do the whole 9 yards like that when they making their stuff. And I was asking him about apprenticeship, and he didn't really know what apprenticeship was. I was like, man, well, you don't have any kids or, you know, anybody that you teaching your craft to? And he was like, no, man, my children's not interested in this. They just think daddy make jewelry like, you know, I'm twisting copper or something. I'm like, wait a minute, but you got he had like loose diamonds on the table and little blocks of gold and smelt them, the whole 9 yards. And I was like, oh man, it's got to be some kind of disconnect. So we got to make sure we pass our information on. Pass it on. Sit up and we die with that information and don't have nobody to give it on to. I'm telling you. Superman. He said, Powell, you selling all your shoes yet? All my shoes? No, sir.
No.
Not my shoes. I got to think about my shoes, boy. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I love my shoes. They say Southern dudes and shoes. Hey, they go together, man. Live now, live free. Said Quaba, beautiful LMBLIG family. What's up with you? Felicia Brown, I'm sorry I had missed that. Felicia Brown said we must truly invest in his foundation. And that is the absolute truth. For real. We got to get him to Africa. That's what I'm talking about. My shoe said greetings at Yoli. Oh, Felicia, you just took the words right out of my mouth. She said we had to bring him to Africa. Look, I'm already thinking about formulating plans on who I can call, who I know right now that can help facilitate this. And I do have some people in mind, Felicia, and they are very much influential people. So we're gonna make some calls and add Africa to that list of Puerto Rico and the Bahamas and Texas and Michigan. Miss Minnesota said African alchemy all day long. You know what I'm talking about? Cheryl said, as soon as Power says, let me tell you something. Y'all start writing and or listening close. That's my little precursor words. You know what I'm saying? My wife be saying the same thing too. Like, well, when I hear you say that, I know you about to say something. Black Love Bliss B says, I shade blind guy and his wife. I have a 25-year-old son itching to learn and build with all these great African minds. Young black man in America getting some hope out of this. That's right. That's what our job is supposed to be, to get our young people hope, not tear them down like y'all young folk need to. We don't hear that old shit. What you talking about? What you used to do? No, we got some new, fresh ideas coming in these new, fresh young minds, and we got to get them on out there. T. Roy said, "Hey, awesome queen at my shufa. Yo, there, hollering at Mikey Dada, my shufa, and Marie Antoinette. Hollering at all those sisters and Bliss B." Corey says, "Green Corey, what's up, man?" Corey says, "Greetings, power. You matched up real good with Queen Future today." She was up before. Quick, let me give you my disclaimer. She was up before me, and she was out, and I didn't really see that. You heard this. You heard this before, and I didn't really see what she was putting on today. So it's kind of like coincidence that this jumped off like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't y'all believe it. Felice Brown said he can teach. See, and we're gonna find out when we get the brother on today. We're gonna find out, because that is very much worth me going to spend a little time down there. I want to say a little how much time. I need to learn that technology right there, because that's just like, it's a wonder. It's like a wonder of the world for you to be able to produce water. That's like one of the problems. He had solved a world problem on the real, for real. One of our own, again, has solved a world problem, and we have to let him know how much we appreciate and how much that there is a viable need for what he has produced out of his black African genius. And that's for real. So we got to get brother Africa. Troy said we still him and letting him free in Africa. Man, what? I'm trying to tell you. We can't say it ain't the money. Is that Africa is rich. It's a rich, wealthy continent. Everybody hollering at each other. Sherry said, good jobs on the likes. We only need 5 more. No lurking. Get up out them corners. Run past the computer. Hit the like button. Superman kicking in ass. Superman kicking ass. Said, pal, I feel the same way too. Yeah, man. I got to. Hey. Felice Brown said, can you imagine water in the Sudan? Felice, you see how I look? Said, what? I'm talking about even places like Ghana. Even Ghana. Because of the atmosphere. You dig what I'm saying? The atmosphere is a nice, tropical, humid atmosphere too. Man, look, this is water companies for in the rural areas. The drought situation is done. This time for us to use our African mind right now. Every African country needs to have this brother that's coming on this show in their countries, not discussing, having meetings about how we can set up, making purchases from his foundation, getting those mass-produced machines and have them all throughout our continent. It's not even rocket science. Superman say, pal, I feel the same way. Not sell my shoes too. I can't. No, bro. Everywhere I go, people love my shoes, even in Africa. And let me tell you something. I ran up on some African. How can I describe it? They look like Pumas, but they like the Coogee material, like that old Coogee sweater material made out of the little fat lines and just like that. Killer! They so hard. Y'all didn't see how I said that, did you? Prince Quasi say, me pa chow. What is the main topic here today? King Power in my Kofi voice. Oh, man, we're talking about a black man that's able to make fresh drinking water out of the air, out of the H2 Izzo. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, you been on there getting this tree together, my Power Chow. Go, Quasi. Hey, man, we got to tell you, I saw you up there in the top. Got to get you down there to Cape Coast, around Elmina, not Elmina, Iture area. Holler at our folks down there so they can take care of you, get you right. Sherry Bummer said, acquired by Prince Quasi, have to go watch the replay of you and Lizzie Biddy. Yeah, he was putting it out there too. Prince Quasi is very much well informed, y'all. excuse me, very much well informed, and the brother is on a mission. And he wasn't gonna let nothing stop him. Check, I ain't gonna splurge the detail because I want y'all to go get Elizabeth views up and watch that live earlier today too. You understand? I hope this brother is safe. I'm sure there is 25-20 trying to steal this. Oh, you already know it. You already know it. And one time before, I can't remember what city it was. It may have been Michigan, but they sabotaged this machine. How can you sabotage the machine of somebody that's providing a free service of life? Not just a free service like you handing out free socks. I'm talking about a free life service. Come on, man. Felicia Brown said, get fresh, clean water to remote villages that drink dirty from ponds. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, there we go. There we go. So like I was saying, y'all, it makes absolutely no sense for us not to support, fully pass it on, tell a friend, anybody that knows anybody that has contacts. After talking with this brother right here, I'm telling you, because it took my breath away. When I first saw the video on this man, it took my breath away like somebody had punched me in the stomach. Because it was like, for one, he reminded me of my Uncle Charles. He reminded me of a whole lot of my Uncle Charles, real stand-up guy. You know, my Uncle Charles is like, that's my guy. And that's the same perception I got from the brother. But we got him in the house. We ain't going to take up no more time. We're going to go ahead and get started because I just can't wait to bring the world to this brother and this brother to the world, the African world, have it go. But put y'all virtual hands together and your real hands. Stand on your feet and give a standing ovation for Brother Moses West.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother?
Hey, everybody.
This is breathtaking. This is phenomenal to have you here, Brother Moses. Greetings to you from the whole LMBLIG family. We almost 5,000 strong, and we are here to say we appreciate you.
Man,
we honor you.
Yes.
We thank you for your contribution to this world because you are truly making a difference. How are you doing right now?
Well, I'm doing really good because I get up really early and I walk over to the gym, and whenever I do something like this with y'all, I always got to go get a good workout on, get my endorphins up and moving. Hey, it's the thing we do. If you're born a warrior, you're always a warrior. So
that's right.
So I got to get my blood moving, so I'm good to go. And probably when we finish this, I'll probably be so pumped I'll go do it again.
That is awesome.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about your background, about yourself. Feel free to just flow. Just tell us something about who the real Mr. Moses West is.
I can't sit in the house. I can't stay inside. I got to be outside. I got to feel the grass under my feet. I got to be moving. I have to do something physical. What I do every year to reach to have my connection with the earth. When I was in Australia, I learned how to go out 1 to 2 miles out in the ocean with my fins and my buoyancy vest. And I would go sit out there and I'd float 2 miles out in the ocean with everything out there. And I'd stay out there for an hour or two and just observe and just be part of that. And then here in the States, what I do is every year, when I feel the spirit come over me, when I feel a bit empty, my thing where I connect to the earth here in the States is I'll drive all the way to Arizona, same day, check in, get in the hotel, sit at the canyon that night, look at it, then wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I walk from the top of the Grand Canyon down to the bottom. I sit next to the Colorado River for a couple hours, and then I walk my happy ass out. I do it in the same day. You
a superhero. This sounds like Steph's a superhero dude.
For real.
No, that's the only way that I can find to fulfill my spirit back, because I think where we live inside of buildings and houses and cars, that's not the environment that energizes me. It's nature energizes me. So I've always been that way ever since I was a kid. I've always been adventurous. My teachers, several of my teachers are still alive, and they knew that I would do something because he's so bad, but he's organized bad.
He's
bad with potential.
He's a different type of bad.
Yeah, he's just this kind of organized bad, and it's always adventurous, whatever he's doing. So that's how I've been living my life. I was born in 1958, and I grew up in Germany. So there's so many facets to a human being that make you who you are today. So as a little boy, whereas other kids here where they were suffering through the racism of Jim Crow, my father and mother had the wherewithal to take me to ex-Nazi Germany, put me on the economy. And you got to remember, every man I saw when I was a little boy, when I was a little kid, and every little kid I saw, their parents were Nazis during the war. Oh. And I was treated so well in Germany. It was just incredible. And I remember still as a little boy, there was places where we lived in Karlsruhe. The blocks were still bombed down. So us little kids, we played in the rubble of World War II.
Whoa.
And then my parents, they were young, and they wouldn't want to go out with everybody else and have, drinking and partying. And, they were young. And the people that would babysit us, and I'm in this house with a guy babysitting me. That guy fought in World War II as a German soldier, and it was this peaceful environment. But I got to see all of that. I was in Germany when the Berlin Wall came up. I was in Germany when the Berlin Wall came down.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
I was in the hospital recovering from injuries from the Gulf War. I was in the hospital there at Landstuhl. I saved the Stars and Stripes and everything when the Berlin Wall came down. And so always been part of the military. After I went to high school on a military base, private school, went to college, went into the military as a commissioned officer, and I moved out of the United States in 2001. And I only came back 8 years ago to start this company. I was living in Australia.
What?
Yeah. I've only been here 8 years. I wasn't coming back.
I feel you on that.
It was a woman.
I like how you did that pick off, like, make sure it was her.
Get hey, that's the impression that women have on the brothers. Okay.
Oh, but you got to make sure it's the right one, because that one was a mistake.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh sweet baby Jesus, please get me out of here. But in the meantime, what I did was I'll never forget. I was coming through, because when I was living in Australia, I had it made. I was like, okay, it's time to renew my visa. I would jump on a military flight, fly to Hawaii. I would sit in Hawaii for 2 weeks, renew my visa, and then fly back. That's a horrible life, isn't it?
It sounds kind of great to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And I met a woman, her name is Connie, and she was a contractor. And her and I, we went out on a date, and she told me, she goes, Moses, she goes, look at you. She goes, you're wasting your time. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, so you fly from here, and you fly to there, and you go chase women here, and you go party here, and you're wasting your time. You have too much to offer. I thought about it. And then lo and behold, look what I did. I came back and I saw this little machine in Hawaii, and And then here I am today. I'm got the best technology in the world.
Yes, you
Man,
do.
yes, you do. That's right. And you look, when I saw, I can't remember whether I saw it on YouTube, but it was some
It was a
video that I saw.
feature
It was a
of.
feature that I saw. And I saw you on there, and like I said, you really do remind me of my Uncle Charles. I'm like, serious business. And I said, damn, what is Uncle Charles doing on TV? Then I stopped and I looked. I was like, this man is creating water from air. I was like, baby, come here, look at this. Come. I watched it like 3 or 4 times, man. So you really inspired the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie, my brother. For real, for real.
If you like, right now, I gotta make sure this phone's off. Right now, I am building some units. I'm building some units for the federal government, and then I'm about to build some units for. This is the big one. I've been trying to get the units to the Native Americans, the indigenous people of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so many people come. Here's one thing you're gonna. So many people they talk, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You hear so much talk, but I tell these guys, I say, look, you know what? Here's the deal, guys. All you guys are in these nice suits. Then you got your little penny loafers on. And you got your little iPad. Then you're sitting there, you got your secretaries and your PowerPoints. Oh my God. Oh, your PowerPoint's so beautiful. And all your presentation material and all the research and the data you did. This is just great. And then what they'll do is they'll sit in this office and they'll say, well, this is finished. Let's pass it to this office. And they'll pass it there. Then they'll say, let's have a board meeting. So everybody comes in and sits in a board meeting, and they all sit there, 25 people around the table, and they look up at the screen, and they say, that is an absolute beautiful presentation. Bravo, bravo. And I'm sitting there and said, okay, now which one of y'all gonna put your boots on and your gloves and go out and execute? Right. And then they all sit around and they look at each other.
Oh.
No one can execute. You can make a great presentation, but you can't execute. And so what I do is I'm kind of old school in the sense that I know how to still use a shovel.
Exactly. Bam.
I still have a toolkit. The guys came down to my basement to do some work. And the guy looked at me, he goes, is that a welding kit? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, you know how to weld? I said, yeah.
Damn. I'm telling you.
It's all the skills in one deal. That's why we need. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but it's what it is I'm old enough. This is what we did. I just didn't get into the, the sugar and the genetically modified food and everything else that everybody else got into,
Right.
I still like sliding the Family Stones, the Temptations.
That's that life music. Keep you, what I'm saying? Keep you right, man. Yeah.
I still like to see someone face to face, have a good laugh. And I still like to just say, hey guys, they said we can't do this.
Man, what? There you go.
Hey, let's prove them wrong.
I mean, you did. I mean, really, when you think about it, man, you have. I mean, let me get the right words. You have solved a world problem. Do you understand what I'm saying?
If you only knew,
man.
Look let me tell you something.
Put me up on something.
When you see me in Flint with a box, or you see something on LinkedIn, you see a box, or you see some of the stuff. There's some pictures out there of the military guys. They got a box, and the military guys are ordering the box. So it's a box. You can push it around. You can put it on the back of a truck. I've gone past that. If you give me a building, if you give me a 25,000 square foot building, I can now make the entire building a water generator.
What?
Off not using non-mechanical parts. What I had to do was Okay, look, you. Some people don't remember this, but some of us will. We had this thing called a Saturn V rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Saturn V, that was a massive piece of machinery. That was impressive. We can't build one today. That should tell you something. But a Saturn V, that's what took us all the way to the moon. And what it was you had this huge booster that got that thing to going. And then as soon as it got going, it had momentum. Then that booster, when it kicked out, another booster kicked in. And it got it going even faster. So you had to reach this terminal velocity, this speed that you had to get to. And then that way it got to cruise. Well, guess what? that same principle works on pretty much everything because basic laws of physics. Basic laws of physics. So what I did was I added a second stage to my Saturn V. So now my technology is so expandable. But here's the thing: there's an inverse equation that happens here. Usually, when you increase the water output, you increase the energy output. You move energy in. I learned how to decrease the energy
and increase the
water output. So basically, the more water I produce, basically, the less energy I use.
Oh my goodness!
Increasing the size of non-mechanical parts. So that's what I've done in my spare time.
Man, look, man.
You know how to take nothing and make plenty of something when everybody's saying, in order everybody say nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
No, nothing.
You done broke that. You done killed it. You killed it. You killed it, Brother Moses. You killed it.
Thank you. But we sit around and we have so much time on our, well, me personally, I haven't changed. Okay. If I got this much time on my hands and the people and the engineers in the state of Texas and my manufacturers and the people I've had to work with and some of the engineers, I just didn't let up on them. I said, hey, look, guys, come on, we can do this. And then a year would pass by and they would call me up and they say, are you still at it? I said, yeah, I'm still at it. I'm still at it. Yep. I went broke. I used my military retirement. I do everything I need to do. If I need to maintain a unit in Flint, I've got the water rescue, the Moses West Foundation. I take that money and I'm sending them money today to fuel that unit up to make water as fast as they can so people can store it over the winter. And that's the only operation I've got going on right now, except when I build these units for California, I'm going to California. Because people in California need water and I can work every day. And that's what I want. That's what I want to do. So whereas other people want to sit around, go sit around.
Well, we tell you one thing. We need you in West Africa. We know that Africa is calling you. We want to get you in West Africa, in Ghana. So, hey.
There's I probably can't tell you here, but when we talk again, I think we're going to. If everything works out, I should be moving over there soon. Did I just say that? Hey, yes. Look, Africa is this. Okay, we come from the Moors. Hey. Egyptian, that's the pinnacle of science.
Yes, sir, and that's where you need to be on the pinnacle of everything, the threshold of all new creations. We got to have you there. We got to make sure you are there.
Hey, I got to share this with you. You're right, but check this out. We have this thing right now called the COVID virus, right?
Right.
And if you would have followed everything that was advertised to you to do, okay, all right, eat fast food, sit at home, watch TV, Eat lots of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Drink plenty of sodas.
Yeah. Eat this genetically modified food.
Mm-hmm.
Eat this contaminant.
Please.
You know what? You're one of the ones right now that has high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney disease,
Diabetes,
cancers,
obesity.
and now this COVID virus is like a bug spray. That if you would have went by and listened to everything that somebody told you to do, now this is the bug spray that's coming by to get you.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
It's incredible. But if you buck that trend, which I did, I have an organic diet. I drink very pure water. I don't eat anything that's genetically modified. I exercise. I keep my weight down. I listen to my doctor. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I didn't do any of those things. I've come across that virus twice now.
Mm.
Twice. And I said, "Oh, I feel a little bit weird." So I went down to the Army doctors. And I got a test, and he goes. They called me back 4 days later, and they did the first time, and they said, "Oh, you're positive with the COVID virus." Oh man, I was running around the living room. I was like, "Hey, put me on a ventilator." What did you do? And he goes, and the doctor's like, "Calm down, calm down." He goes, "You're one of those people that you take care of yourself. You did this. You haven't been doing all this other crazy stuff."
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm fine with it. But one thing that I can do, one of many things. One, I know how to make water, turning sunlight, photons into electrons into H2O molecules. That's turning sunlight into water. The world, the Earth is bathed in sunlight.
All day.
All you have to go back and look on Vieques in Puerto Rico, Hurricane Maria, on the island of Susana, at the hospital Susana Centeno in Vieques. I had a 5,000 liter water generator that I took from a military base. Took it from the military base, shipped it to Puerto Rico, ran on solar power, and supplied 5,000 people with their daily drinking water.
Man, look.
On solar power. It's the first time it's ever been done in history, and people still don't talk about it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, your name is supposed to be on everybody's lips in the world, not just in the world. Right now. You're not supposed to be able to sit at home on a daily, weekly basis. You're supposed to be in a different country, preferably an African country. But I just put that out there every day with this invention.
Yeah.
I'm
powering up everybody.
No, because there's too many people my law firm is absolutely fantastic. My law firm is DLA Piper. And what they do is they spend the majority of their time keeping me out of jail. They spend the majority of their time keeping my property in my ownership. Right now, even it's so bad. Even people who are in your family, your immediate family, people who you might have been in a relationship with, a business partner, everybody who finds a way to find a weakness in your kindness, what they seen was my kindness. Hey, but guys, you guys got to remember, man, I'm a member of the 75th Ranger Regiment.
I do remember that. Yes, sir.
So everybody thinks my kindness is weakness. No, my kindness is not weakness, man. I'll tell you what, that's just niceness. My attorneys, that's my samurai sword, is my attorneys. Okay. Right. So they protect me. They protect me from the ex. They protect me from the ex-partner. They protect me from people who want to destroy me, destroy my name, who want to put me in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a constant battle. But hey, I'm in this battle for the long run. When I was sitting up there on the DMZ I'm sitting there. There's a whole bunch of North Koreans over there, and they are pretty badass. I tell you what, all these people down here that want to do some dirt to me in the United States, they don't hold a candle to the North Koreans.
But I swear, you got to be my Uncle Charles, big brother, man. Y'all remind me so much of each other. It's ridiculous. And my pop is watching too, and he was a vet from the Vietnam War, so I know he in the background. He probably not. I don't know if he on here tinkling around trying to come in or what, but he gonna say something somewhere since I called him out.
Yeah, those are the guys. I got trained by guys who fought in. I got the very early years with some of the guys who fought World War II. Then lots of soldiers that fought in the Korean War, and then mainly the soldiers that were training us they fought in the Vietnam War, which is pretty rough kind of combat. Yeah. And so we got lots of traditions, and we're all kind of getting up there now. I'm at probably the bottom end of it now. But I still go and visit my instructors that are still alive and my teachers who taught me over the years. But yeah.
That's good. So look, let me ask you this: as far as because we've been going back and forth to the African continent, Midwest, for a long time. I mean, for like 13 years, and we see the need for what you have in Ghana. Like, I'm just saying Ghana specifically because that's the country that we're most acclimated to and know about right now. What would it take for you to get a machine, a party, or your foundation even on the ground in Ghana? What would you need to facilitate to make that happen?
Oh, y'all just got to purchase a machine.
Oh my God, how much is it? Okay, just tell me how much is the machine. Let me just
no.
What I'm gonna have to tell.
You know what?
I'll talk to you later.
That's outside of my wheelhouse because look, everything that I do. It's all my equipment's built right here in the United States. Because look, they tell me, hey, Moses, we can build your stuff in Mexico for a lot cheaper. Or we can build it in China a lot cheaper. And I keep looking at them and say, hey, you know what? My next door neighbor over there needs a job.
Right.
He can't feed his family. So I'm going to work here and I'm going to give him a job. And I'll give the guy down the street a job. So my equipment is American made, and there's a higher cost to do business here. But of course, economy of scale is going to bring that price down. I'm not going to build overseas when it's an American product. But say going to Ghana and going to Africa, once they get there, if somebody and if they want that license agreement to build in Africa, or some of the other folks I'm talking to now want to build in Africa, I will allow them to do that.
Okay.
But then the people there get jobs. But the technology is so dynamic. Everyone right now they're looking at the box. Oh, the box. Hey man, I'm looking at a stadium. I want that stadium to be a water generator. It's easy to do. It's not hard.
Oh, that's amazing.
Here's something you can look at that'll prove what I'm talking about. Whenever you go into a cave system, right?
Right.
You find these cave systems and you get inside, it starts to get really cool. What happens when you get inside deeper?
It starts to sweat, get water.
It starts full of water. It's full. I know how to do that mechanically in any size structure.
Man.
You see the examples in nature.
Yeah.
That's the part about getting out of the office, sitting there with your penny loafers on. But when you put your work boots on and you go outside and you're in nature, you can see what nature does. And the only thing we do with engineering is we start to mimic nature. We mimic what she does well. She says, say, hey, Mother Nature, I need to borrow this from you for a minute. But trust me, I'll give you props for it. I'm going to help people with it, So when I go swim, don't take me out, okay?
Yeah, we took him. Cheryl said our Uncle Charles Moses, we claiming him. No Mexico, no China. Africa, please, Michael Dada said. Protect this man at all costs.
Oh, yeah, I'm working on it. Hey, but I lost my train of thought a second ago, but when I was talking about the COVID virus in this technology. Okay, look. So now you have, what do we have in the United States? We have these things we call food deserts, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
And all the Latinx and brown and black folks and overweight white folks and everybody else, they're all dying because they've been on the the Mickey diet.
Right.
Yep.
And the only thing you go find in the local grocery store is liquor, maybe a gallon of milk, a couple pieces of fruit, but there's no store there, and cigarettes. So so we get hit. There's no grocery store. But look, when you can produce this water, and then that water is made from sunlight, then you take that water, then you grow vertical operations for food, you grow organic food, and then you take a portion of the water and bottle it. Right now, what you've done is completely revolutionary. You don't need the utility company. You don't need your local grocery store. You don't need the water utility, and you don't need the power utility, because there's enough sunlight and there's enough moisture in the air that you can cut those two lines from both of them, grow your own food, healthier, sell it. And this is where the commerce comes in.
Right.
Because now you can sit in a neighborhood in Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, and you can grow enough vertical grow food to supply the local grocery stores around there. That money comes back in, and now you are the farmer. What's the reason that they brought slaves to the United States in the first place? They brought slaves to the United States for agriculture.
Yes, right.
For agriculture. All right. So, 450 years later, we can still do agriculture, but hey, let's take the technology and use it to do the agriculture. And this time, let's keep the proceeds.
Yes.
Okay.
Man.
Okay, and turn this thing all the way around. This is all that we've been waiting for.
But I say it like that, but also we've come a long way. Some of us haven't, but some of us have. But we have to be inclusive. We have to find there's like-minded people, be any stripe in the United States. There's people out here who do not believe any of this, what's going on. They want to see it go away. This is a group of people who want to see 1865 come back. But the majority of us don't. We just want to get along and listen to some James Brown on the weekend.
That's my favorite artist.
Yeah, you gotta love that horn, man.
Man, JB. So look, Ms. Moses. So how can I see a lot of people talking about they want to contribute, they want to support, and our family here at LMBLIG, they do a lot of that definitely because we got a lot of different projects going on the continent. So how can someone support what you're doing and make sure that we keep, even if it's just silent support, that they can make sure that they put their efforts behind you?
Just keep pushing out the information. The Moses West Foundation right now, when you go there, that is up and running. That's supporting Flint. But look, if you can, like, say y'all want to put a unit in Ghana,
right?
Say you want to put one in Ghana, just run a push for a unit for a certain place and just run the donations. Whatever the donations come in for that push for Ghana, I'll build you the machine. You can come here and work with my engineers, and I'll have them teach you how to do it, how to take care of it, maintain it. See, so I've graduated to that point. I can actually do that now.
Man, I need to say, look.
Yeah, I'm always thinking, oh, I got to go down there. Oh, I got to go do something. No. Hey, look, they're working right now. I'm supposed to go down there today, kind of take a look. There's some things I really want to see that's going on. I love this stuff. when I build a machine and I'll be out there at night with my flashlight and I'll be shining my little flashlight. I'll lay on the ground there and I'll watch that thing make water. It is to me, it's the most amazing thing to see. And I'm just sitting there, it's just humming. I'm just looking at it. It's just raining water. And then the people show up the next day, like when I was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And they're all haggard and everybody's just depressed looking. And I just step out and say, here, how much would you like? And they say, 50 gallons? Not a problem.
This is just a breathtaking. I'm
That's
just
crazy.
thrown up. I swear, this is amazing.
I promise, Mr. West, I'm not one of them people. I don't say stuff that I don't do. But if you have an opportunity for me to come learn how to maintain one of the machines, I'm coming. I work for myself. I got my own business. I can spend as much time wherever I need to be, how long I need to be there.
Well, look, this is probably the year. Okay, look, all my competitors right now, they're going to watch this. You can see them. They pull stuff off of my. I see them when they pull stuff off of my LinkedIn, or they'll pull stuff off of the Moses West Foundation page or Instagram. They pull stuff off, and they're always trying to scope out a better way to probably figure out how I'm doing a machine.
Right.
But yeah, the thing you can't take away is you can't take away the spirit. See,
that's right.
You know, all the dudes and the little penny loafers, they want to come and step out and they want to work. I said, bring it on, dudes. Come on.
Right.
I work on
they're not going to do it.
You come out here with your penny loafers on, right? And half you guys probably hadn't walked a mile in a year anyway. You know, you don't stand a chance because you can't work it. And then you're going to hire some people that want to go out there and try to go into a place like Flint, Michigan,
right?
The Fourth Ward.
Not going to do it. They're not going out there.
You came from?
No, sir.
I've had people calling me on the phone who pulled up into the Fourth Ward with cranes and trucks to drop off equipment for me, and they were dang near crying. And I was like, "Hey guys, it's all safe. It's all good."
What's up? Yeah,
because we don't interact with each other anymore. We all need to
do
things. So you want to learn about this technology?
Yes.
When we take off this year and we start to have to go to all these different places because we've lost money, the hurricanes are worse. You've seen them.
Right.
Yes.
The water contamination is horrible. It's California is you can't drink any of that stuff.
No.
You can barely breathe. But if you don't have water, you're going to die. So the faster that we get more of these machines out, then you get a machine. Donations come in. You get the machine. You come here, train with the machine, go out with a machine. And then some people see that machine. In the next neighborhood over, they need it too because they don't have water. And then also you can use water to grow food. And that's where we're going to as a society. People think, oh, we're still very modern. Hey guys, we're on the edge of something you've never seen before. So we need to concentrate on all the tenets of sustainability, the 17 tenets of sustainability. We need to learn how to get our water, food, how to be equitable in what we do, and how to educate people on composting and how to make our housing more sustainable.
Right.
We need to be. You're doing it in Africa. Just start off with the correct foundation. So whenever I start something, if my foundation is crooked, as I build the house up, I can only get to a certain level before the house wants to fall over.
Right.
So the foundation that I'm leaving for y'all, be I alive or dead, it does not matter. This is for your children and your children's children. That's why I started the Moses West Foundation. It's to leave all of the knowledge that I have. All my engineers have it. The engineers that I work with up on the top of the hill, all the professors, all my attorneys, everything that I have and that I work with now is a foundation that's building onto, and people are donating to it. It'll give scholarships someday.
Yeah.
But the knowledge that'll always remain in the hands of the people. I try to make sure that this technology and what I do with a foundation remains in your hands. So if anything happens to me, well, there's not going to be anybody that owns this. You'll always
That's what I'm
have
talking
access
about.
to it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's, man, I feel so, I mean, you have really lifted my spirit right now. I knew it was awesome, but just to hear you talk about it, it feels even greater, man. I mean, because I feel your spirit for real. I'm telling you, man. Hey.
No, look, man, look, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of greedy people. I'm tired of getting up and then looking at someone who's thinking about pushing me down a notch, or someone telling me, "Oh, you think you're so special? You're nothing special."
Right, please.
Oh, hey, well, whatever. You can have your opinion. I didn't say to be anything special. I'm just working. I'm just trying to help somebody else out. We have too many people that want to help their bottom line. But there's a currency that we have, and there's a currency of this financial currency.
Mm-hmm.
People like to put in their bank account and they, whoa, look how much money I've got. But geez, there's this currency that comes, like when I'm in Flint and everybody comes up to get water, and you can give people water and everybody's happy to get it, and everybody comes out in their Sunday dress just to take the machine, and you're giving them water. The gift of giving is a currency.
Oh, yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Spirit. And then that's mine. My contracting officer, he's like, okay, you love to give, but you know you got to make money.
The gift of giving is a currency. I like when you said that. That was an awesome way to put it. Can you turn water into wine? Prince Quasi said he feels like you can. There's a large demographics for that.
Hey, I tell you what, I can do you one better. Right now, hey, any of you Southern boys out there listening, because y'all know that when you went down to your granddaddy's still, and you know how far back y'all go to get foreign liquor, right?
Yes, sir.
What was the one thing they always said? You had to have a good, pure source of water.
Water, yeah.
And I tell you what, if you get one of my machines, you're gonna be the best moonshiner wherever the heck you are.
I'm signing up for one.
You are your every batch of your shine, man. You're gonna have people coming from 10 counties over to get your stuff.
Yes, sir.
That is amazing. We got a lot of people on here that just interested and they want to learn. They excited. You have just sparked our family here. They just so it's so breathtaking. It's amazing to have you here. I mean, just to know that you can provide the most essential element on this earth.
The planet, the
whole planet,
the galaxy,
the black hole, everything needs some water.
Hey, you know how here's how I always put it in context, right? I stopped counting. I stopped counting in 2 years ago. I stopped counting. I had made over 1 million gallons of water by myself. Man, at 1 million, I just said, I'm not counting anymore. It's just stupid.
That's
crazy, my God.
Man. I'm just in my mind, I'm thinking about how I see people going to like what they call it, buy sachet water. Sachet water and gun is water that's in a little plastic bag.
Right.
And you can imagine water being in like a sandwich bag.
Right. Yeah.
So they have a whole bag of them. So I'm just imagine you got the machine where people can just set up and people can come and get their own fresh water. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, but
I'm doing this.
If like say for it's like you give me the temperature, you give me the temperature and the humidity and the elevation of a certain area in Ghana.
Right.
Let's say the humidity is always 70% or higher.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tropical area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in business. I build you like a 800 square foot, 1,000 square foot water generating building. I know because Dr. Shepard and I, when I first discovered this, I was sitting in his office, and I knew that we were on to something. I said, "Hey, Les, take a look at this." He goes, "If I do this, then I do this. I think we can make this big." And he was sitting there. And he looked at me. Then he put the paperwork down and he sat back and he goes, "I think you did it." And what that is that was the Holy Grail. So if you need a water facility there in Ghana, the best way to do it would be for me to say if you pull just quote out the price. We just quote out how much the prototype would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would build a prototype right here at my manufacturing plant, so that way everybody could come to one place to see it. Build that prototype out so that we could always make modifications to that prototype to improve the ones that you have. And then all you have to do is just go back over there and build them. I wouldn't care. Just go and build them.
Oh my God.
Man. Because it's needed. And I think I would be suited to be the guy to bring the water. Because I'm still going to have a Moses West Foundation t-shirt on when I do it, with your picture on the back and on the sleeve. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody, Miss Mills know the pot said you a real Aquaman.
I don't know if I'm as strong as the Aquaman, but let's see. No.
Look, we're coming by. I said, no need for a borehole. Nope, snatch the water right out the air.
No.
Look,
said.
Hey, what we've done is the earth that's under our feet, right? We're the only creatures that soil our nest. So everybody's running around. They got the Roundup, they got the bug spray, they got everything else. Then it rains. Where does it go?
Right.
It goes into your drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. But so with this technology, I've got it to the place now where, man, it's cheaper than taking water out of the ground.
Man.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It is. It's like I'm trying to think the mind. What was your mindset when you was sitting down, like you was thinking you had time to just be in open air and think? How did you just came up with it? I know you say you were in was it Puerto Rico and you saw the small machine. He was like,
no, I was in Hawaii. Oh, what happened was I was with a woman who was driving me crazy, man. I had to go do something. I mean, this lady was driving me crazy. I was like, geez, man, let me go think of something to do. Like,
well, I tell you one thing, our family here is just anticipation. I mean, full anticipation. We know we want this to become one of our major projects for Ghana. Everybody is just so overwhelmed. We got children here that want to be apprenticed. I mean, they want to do an apprenticeship. This is beautiful work that the whole world needs to be putting into the action. All the African world, every African child deserves to be able to do this for the homeland so we can make Africa great again, because many have been sucking and invading and pulling and pondering and taking from Africa. And it's time for us to redeem ourselves with this type of technology that was given to you. It's so simple and simplistic how you came up with it. And it's just the regular laws of science.
Man, it's revolutionary.
It is. But I was looking at some things that were going on in the machine, because I used to rebuild Coke machines. I used to collect those old Coke machines with the round shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to stop doing that because one day I had like 10 of them in the garage and they were all redone. I was moving around. Then one day my back went click.
Oh,
I need a new hobby.
Okay.
It all healed. But I used to redo those machines. So this is how I learned about the HVAC and everything that comes with the HVAC. But when you have these machines in Africa, Whenever there's a drought, and those droughts that come, they are horrible. But say when the continent has these in permanent place and then also in mobile capability.
Right.
And instead of having to run around and look for these places to pull water up and give them to starving people, you could have the people get in the truck, pull these machines to these locations, sit there, set these machines up, run these machines, give people water. And what is that doing? That is helping, that is providing this group of people with the opportunity to find a way to go help this group of people.
Right.
And once you do that, and especially at the younger level, we get away from the place of where we want to carry a gun from here to take a gun to there to go protect a hole in the ground that's limited in water. When we do it this way, we're telling everybody, hey guys, we don't need a gun because we have all the air, we have the technology, we have all the air and all the water in the air. Now we're going to come here, we're going to pull some of this water out of the air for you because we can do it at home just as equally as we can do it here. And we don't need a weapon to do it.
Oh man.
So look, Mr. West, okay, so you saying that this technology that you learned from working on the Coke machines, that HVAC from sucking the cans out of it and making them come down or something like that, you use that same technology in with the regular science of condensation or how you pull water out the air, you use that to make your machines with?
Well, no, the Coke machines was just a hobby, and that's how I learned the HVAC part of it. But what I do, I go way beyond. I go way beyond HVAC. What they did, what I noticed when I was working with this technology, all the machines that I work with, I was calling Chinese companies, I was calling Spanish companies, I was calling everybody, and everybody said, "Yeah, we got all this stuff that works." And then I was looking at what they were doing, and I said, "You know what? That component in that machine hasn't changed in 80 years.
Mm-hmm.
The last time that component changed, that's the same thing that Birdseye made. You know, Birdseye, the refrigeration guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm saying you're using the same thing. No, man, something's got to change, guys. We progressed a little bit. You know, we've gone from flint rocks to lighters.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So they still had the same inside, but they had it spruced up on the outside like it was something different.
Yeah, I was looking at stuff that hadn't changed in 80 years, and then, and people were saying, they were like, "Whoa, how did you come up with that?" I was like, "I don't know, man. No one thought about it in 80 years." y'all had plenty of opportunity.
Right.
It's like it was right there.
That's what you call that by the book stagnation of their life. You just don't change because everything,
look at it sideways.
You don't look at it, you don't change it, you just do it by the book. And that's what has caused this poison to run in so many of us, not thinking that we're the geniuses that we are. We got a ways of creating things when we're not distracted. And you are a prime example of that. You the modern day Imhotep, Burundi B said.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, they distract me by they distract me by taking me to court. I said, hey, you know, but what's nice is, okay, oh, you're gonna take me to court today. Well, at least I need to get to dress up in a nice suit. At least I get to walk around town all dressed up. Maybe somebody will catch my eye, you know.
Yeah. Looking all fly. That's the water guy right there. You know, look, let's take him to court and see what he's talking about this week.
I'm gonna answer a few questions. Yvonne said, "Brother West, what is your astrological sign?"
Oh, question back. What would you guess? What would you think?
Aquarius.
A Sagittarius, Aquarius.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, you still got that fire.
I'm the lion.
Wow. So
Yo.
you're a chemical engineer and a mathematician. Justine said.
No, I'm a. If the really thing that I'm a technically proficient at is I'm a test pilot.
That's what I was telling them earlier today. What is the name of that? Was it a Chinook or some type
Yeah,
of special helicopter you was flying?
right. Uh, t-
I told you I've been doing my research, man.
yeah,
Doing my homework.
CH-47. I'm a test pilot in that, and a test pilot in the OH-58. And one of my favorite aircraft to fly. I like the Chinook. Yeah, it's that kind of a lot of fun. But boy, let me tell you what, you give me in that AH-1 Cobra.
What?
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna
nice.
look it up so I can see what that looks like. I know
The
it's something
H1
real
Cobra.
mean looking.
And I also like the Loach, the Hughes 500, the Hughes 500 MD. Oh yeah. So
You said the H1 Cobra.
AH-1, Attack Helicopter 1 Cobra.
AH-1.
Oh, okay,
Attack
AH1.
helicopter.
We got S models, mods, prods.
Oh, hell. Oh.
Yeah.
That's the one that just. Oh, I like that one. I like seeing that one on the movies.
Yeah.
You drive that?
I drive a few.
Which one is your most favorite? Is it this one?
I would probably say the Hughes 500, Hughes 500 MD.
There you go, right there.
That's Hughes OH6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we call it the OH6 Loach 500 MD. Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's the Chinook. Oh, the Chinook. Is it the Boeing CH-47 Chinook?
CH-47. I think it was the only reason I went to fly the Chinook, and this is how a black kid grows up in the United States. I grew up on a military base, and I remember I was walking past a static display of aircraft, and the guy said, "Hey, you want to come up inside and look at this aircraft?" And I walked up inside the Chinook aircraft to look at it, and when I got up inside of it, my friends Scott Armstrong and I, we sat in the seats, and I looked around at all the dials and the gauges and everything, and I said to myself, as a young African American boy growing up in the United States in the '60s, I said, I'm not ever going to be qualified to do this because they're not going to let me do it because I'm black and I'm not smart enough to do this. I'll never be smart enough to do this. And that's how I was thinking at that age. And as time progressed and went by, this is the story of how I wound up in the Chinook. And so as time went by and in school and as you study and as you learn and as you develop new techniques of learning and where you come from and who you are and the spirit that you have within you and the fight in football and in the military, what you're capable of and how you can overcome certain things. When I finally got the chance and they said, okay, you passed the test, go to flight school. I said, cool. So I went to flight school. Then when I was in flight school, I went and negotiated with them. They said, okay, if you do this for us, what are you going to do for us? I said, what I want to do is, I said, I want to fly the Chinook. It says, okay, we'll let you fly the Chinook. Says, then what are you going to give us? So I negotiated. And then finally, when it got down to the end of the negotiation, I said, I want to be a test pilot in the Chinook. They go, okay. And that's how I did it. At one point of time in my life, I said I was too stupid to fly it or ever going to do it. By the end of it, I owned 18 of them. I was the chief maintenance officer and test pilot. I knew more about the aircraft than anybody else. And if you wanted to fly one, you had to come get it.
Go through you.
And if you broke it, I went and fixed it, flew it and made sure it was right, and then gave it back to you.
That's the dude that we know right here, y'all. I just had to put that out there. I mean, I just had to say it.
Hey, and you mean to tell me that Arizona and what is this, Nevada, these desert spots that pipe water all the way from California ain't called you yet?
Well, they got a little bit of a problem because they got some of the desert communities, right? I got it. There's more that I need to do with them. I have a group of researchers that I have to work with, and there's something called sorbent material. So in the desert, I've already figured it out, but I've got to add sorbents, so a large number of sorbents, because that's a material. Like say in the desert, if you set out a sorbent material,
Right.
Oh my goodness, you come back in a couple of days, and that stuff is full of thousands of gallons of water because it just pulls moisture out of the air. Never heard of it?
No.
Yeah.
Sorbent material.
Sorbent materials. But then you got to figure a way out. You got to figure a way how to get the moisture out. And that's what I did. I figured out how to get the moisture out of it.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
They're
Over a million gallons.
They're like, how do we get the moisture out of it? How do we get the moisture out of it? I went over to my shop and I was, hey guys, I need you to get this and this and this. And it says, oh yeah, let's sit down. We'll talk about it. Got it done. So basically right now, what I'm doing is people only think about me as with a machine, but no, my biggest thing is research and development and making bigger machines and making sure this is a sustainable technology from now and forever. This is here. This is now. This is not, oh, maybe we can do this in the future. No, the future is here.
Right now. I've been saying that. I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's funny. When I go over to the shop, and like I said, okay, yeah, I won't go over there for a couple of weeks. I know they're right now they're working on some machines for the federal government, some stuff that they're doing over there. So I like go over there, take a couple pictures. I'll post them up every now and then. Hey, you know what they're doing? They got machines running, and they're stocking up water. And every day when they go home, they fill their cars with 5-gallon jugs of water to take home because they get it for free, and they got the machines running, and the power is free. So they're like, hey, we got water. We got water. We don't need to go to the store. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, this guy can do everything. African excellence, man. I promise.
Man, talking to you just made me want to drink some water for no reason. I'm not even thirsty.
Oh, we got to see the machine. You have to find out the machine cost offline. Go to the website. You can get quoted the price. But hey, we want to learn. Everybody's eager.
I'll tell you what, here's what you do. My contracting officer is Mr. Dexter Moon.
Dexter Moon.
Dexter Moon. He's the man that I tell you what, Dexter, he's about the best. I was an officer in the military, he's an NCO. So sometimes I call him Top. And we got a great rapport. So his email address is Dexter@awgcontractingus.com. If you want to quote, just ask Dexter for a quote, and he'll quote you a machine. And if we can get, if we got an order for, I got to think if I could get probably order in for 10 machines, then the price comes down. If I go to order in for 20 machines, the price comes down even further. And then finally want to get up to that magical place where I'm finally building 100 machines. The price just hits the floor.
What?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when you're ordering components from your suppliers, like if I order 10 compressors or 100 or 1,000 compressors, the price drops considerably. And then the process to assembly everything, the line is there. Then there's more hands on the line, but the price comes down because you're moving faster.
Mm-hmm.
Parts are coming in, but the end product is going out. Economy of scale.
And it's Dexter, D-X-T-E-R.
D-E-X-T-E-R at AWG Contracting US.com.
.com.
Do you have this patent, Mr. Moses?
Oh yeah. Oh hey. Not only do here, everybody asks me about the patents. I own the patents for this technology. I have a couple more patents. But here's the thing: if I was like anybody else, I said, "Oh, I got a patent. This is great." Hey, for me, a patent's only good for about 6 months because after about 6 months, I've already thought of something else and bypassed that patent. So once I have something working and then I have the capability to improve on it, I just continue to go on. Hey, but here's the other thing about it too is a lot of the stuff that I own the patents. Hey, guess what? Goes back to that Moses West Foundation. When I can't take this stuff with me, but everything that I do is in the hands of the people. It's in your hands. I don't think anybody should control the manufacturer of water.
Right.
So, it's not something I want to give away to somebody. So I spend all this time and all this money in all these high-powered attorneys, which I love dearly because they keep me free. Right. When I say they keep me free, I'm not joking with you.
Right. These
attorneys, people try to do stuff to me that is you would not believe.
And are they still vandalizing your machine?
Yeah, I remember that.
If anybody comes in the fourth ward to vandalize that machine, woe
so many people.
Woe be unto them. Do not come into the fourth ward and try to touch the machine because you will get hurt.
Good.
They call themselves the Flintstones.
I like that.
Say, hey, dude, what happened to you? Oh, the Flintstones got us.
Yeah, Barney Rubble and all of them came out there to see me.
Barney Rubble, Dino.
Look, Trevor said a woman was driving you so crazy you had to go and invent some water.
Oh no! Not only that. They tried to take it, tried to operate with other companies, try all this trifling kind of stuff, and it's amazing. I build a box that you plug in that makes water. It's not difficult. Or you put some solar panels up and it makes water. It's not difficult. The amount of devious people in the United States who want to try to trip you up and steal what you've got is just incredible. Yes. And especially being someone like who I am, if I was anybody else, I would probably be on the cover of Forbes magazine. But it's okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't care. Hey, we're used to this. We like this hard scrabble fight, and I'm still here, and I'm happy. And I'm happy about that.
That's what I'm talking
about. So
it's
like this technology is that you have come up with is creating water. You pretty soon this water will create air, wind. Electricity, everything.
When water is the foundation of all that we do. So look, when you go into say a company says, "Hey, I want to come to Ghana, but I need we need 10,000 gallons of water a day of pure water, and if you don't have it, then they won't come." But now with this technology, you say, "Yeah, we'll give you 10, 20,000 gallons of water a day." So bring your industry. So because you can make water now. Right. So instead of thinking about the technology as something that's like a specialty, think of the technology as an advancement of the humankind. The way that we used to have to ride a horse from here to California. Not anymore. We get on Delta. Okay? We used to have to get a drink of water. We used to have to dig a well or go down to the river and then run from the bear to get home. Not anymore. Now you got a machine sitting in your backyard filling up your swimming pool off the sunlight from your roof.
Dang, man. This is amazing. This technology is really amazing. It's amazing. It's groundbreaking. This is earth trembling. This is
Every time I think about it, I
earthquaking.
just start smiling. I'm like, man, look.
Zenobia asks, does your machine refill itself? I'm sure from this technology.
There's no refilling because as long as
Always there.
Water, it just keeps pouring out.
Oh my God.
As long as you got the panels and the panels are drawing power. Okay. You're turning DC current into AC current, goes into the machine, compressor works, produces water, water comes out. That's it. As soon as the sun is shining, water's pouring out of the machine. Sun comes up, water pours out of the machine. You got 1,000 machines out there and they're doing the same thing. You got a river.
You know what? This reminds me. This reminds me of a saying that an African brother told us. That's been with us for a while. He said that a lady told him that he's, because of his Africanness, and him not being in religion, that he's gonna burn up in fire, burn in fire in the bowels of fire. And he said, "Where I'm from, we eat fire." And I say, when it comes to you, instead of saying, Moses, you living up to your name, walking on water, where you from, you make it.
Yeah. And I definitely love what I do. But hey, a lot of people don't, the name Moses actually comes from Scotland. I'm African. My grandma, she was my great grandma. She was bred. She was bred in a baby mill in Jamaica back in the 1800s, and she was shipped as a slave to Georgia. And I still remember her as she died when she was 110, and so her husband was 110. And I remember them. I think the last time I saw them was probably 1965 when I was a little boy. And I remember walking down the street with both of them. And so I know that side of my family. And they were, I think, Paul and Amos were both bred. And then I was, my mom, my father, his grandparents are from Scotland and Ireland. So I actually have a brother that looks just like me. I'll send you a picture of this guy. He looks just like me, except he's white. When I go down to Alabama to go visit him and we're walking down the street, people always do a double take.
Oh my goodness!
What kind of trickery is this?
Yeah, so I'm African, I'm Scottish, and I'm Irish. Hence the reason I don't drink. But I do know how to make moonshine.
I'm gonna tell some of my cousins in these woods back here so they can be trying to get them a machine for the woods.
Man, this is just amazing.
Man,
this has blessed
I'm
our heart
away.
today. I mean, we want to. It's just amazing how something so simple can change the world like never before. It's like every century creates certain type of people have to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? They have to grace this earth and make a change that affects the whole wide world. And I can truly say today, I mean, I have met that person, you know what I'm saying, that we as Africans, as diasporans that's looking forward to spending our best life in Africa and making change and doing what we always say, development and infrastructure and building up families and creating lives and creating a sustainable livings and living off the grids and giving people another chance, another leash on life. I think you are the answer to that. And I'm just grateful and thankful that we were able to meet you and come in contact and build with you. And who knows where we're going from here. It's definitely going to be a nourished relationship for the future, very near future, to make some excellent changes on the planet like we always intended to do here at Living My Best Life in Ghana, i.e. Africa. This is like amazing. I'm just so blown away, and I really appreciate you for following your heart and doing exactly what you did, whatever day it was when you did it.
You're more than welcome. Just remember, though, we're coming into the time now when the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has flat out stated how many people are going to die around the world due to drought, flood, and famine.
Mm-hmm.
Drought, flood, and famine. And then the United Nations has set out 17 tenets of sustainability where we need to be as a world, as a planet. 17. Just by having this technology alone, this technology that I invent, that I own, that I manufacture, that I develop, you meet 7 of the 17. Sustainable future. And then you add in the equality, you add in the renewable energy to produce the power, the vertical growing, and by the end of the day, you've got all 17 tenants. And so basically that's your survivable, the key to survivability in the future is these 17 tenants, because we have done so much to this earth.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go in any portion of the ocean right now that does not have plastic in it. They tested water from California to New York. They found a well in Mississippi that didn't have any contaminants in it. In Mississippi, they didn't have some contaminants in it. And so with this technology right now, this is the future, because what do you need? You got to have food and you got to have water.
Yep.
You got to have healthy food. Your kids, you want your kids to be big. You want to be strong. You want them to be like Maasai warriors, like Zulu.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
You want them to be like a Maori warrior. You want to be like what the indigenous people were, because they come from strength, because they come from good natural food and living with the earth. Whatever this stuff was that everybody said, hey, we just made some stuff with all these chemicals, we want you to eat it. I was like, I'm not. No. No.
I'll tell you.
No. No. I like everything the way it is.
Exactly. Like with fruit with seeds in it. Exactly.
Yeah. So the only way you can do that is pure water, pure food, organic food. But you got to have the clean water to do it. And if I can be the part to do that, I'm happy.
You are, because you've done it. So you sit and be happy, man. I promise.
Yeah. Well, what I'm really happy about today, though, is I had a problem with people donate to the foundation, right?
Right.
And I was like, oh my goodness, they thought there was a big donation that came in. So, and then one of the guys who was buying a piece of equipment from me, he decided that he wanted to get some miles. So he said, I want to push this through your foundation portals just so we can get these miles. Dude, that is some cheap stuff. And so they were like, oh, all of a sudden you went from this to this. No, let me shut you down for 3 weeks while we investigate. So what I'm happy about today is I get to send about $3,000 to the folks over in Flint, Michigan, so they can run that machine like nobody's business and give as many people water as they can.
That's right. That's right. They're trying to trip you up and you end up throwing the pass anyway.
Hey, you know what? I'm a combat disabled vet. You know what? I get a paycheck every month. If my foundation runs out of money, I figure out, okay, what bill don't I have to pay this month? and I will pay that bill myself because I'm still going to get paid next month anyway.
Right. That's what I'm talking about, man.
And I don't need much. And there's so much satisfaction in seeing a place like Flint, Michigan, where everybody just set them. Look, I'm sitting in Texas. Otis and Randy are in Flint, Michigan. And those guys are operating that machine like nobody's business. And they're giving people water. So, and then the pastor of Flint, Pastor Aldridge, he gave them donations yesterday because all what I had to give them was locked up. So it's all these brothers that are keeping water in the fourth ward flowing. There's nobody telling that story at all. So this whole place where there's contaminated and people are drinking, it's all of us. It's this 4 guys. And LaToya Ruby Frazier, she's got it started. The Sister Tour. We got all this stuff started. The Rauschenberg Foundation matched LaToya Ruby Frazier's personal donation that she gave from the proceeds of a show that she did.
I saw that. I read about that.
It's still to this day, we're doing this thing in the middle of all this racism.
Right.
In the middle of this COVID virus, in the middle of an economic downturn, and we are still working.
That's how you make diamonds, when there's all that pressure on you, when that squeezing that black hole real hard, and you open your hand up, you got a big old shiny black diamond right in the middle, and that's what's happening right now. All this pressure on us is forcing us to do this stuff. So we don't, even if they're not, well, we're gonna not give them the media. We don't care. We got places like this, platforms like this, where we reaching people. More people gonna see this. Man, we out there. Let's go with it. Let's go for
it. This is when we work. Okay, when everybody else, when there's this thing in the military, when you could get to a place where when they started getting hot, then you saw these people running around, trying to hide, trying to losing their minds. Then you would look around at the people who were just kind of sitting back and assessing the situation. And those were the people that you picked to go out and do your work with. Because even when the stuff hit the fan, they were staying cool. And so right now during the COVID virus, we're going to stay cool and we're going to do our work. The machine is working in Flint. Everything's taken care of. We do our little business. We stay under the radar. I've just redesigned some of the best machines that you're ever going to see in the whole world. I got contracts that I'm filling for the federal government, getting ready to go to California and do some more work. Let everybody else lose their heads in this time frame.
That's right.
You keep yours. And by the time we step out of it, we're going to be like the Chicago Bears stepping onto the field at Shea Stadium.
Machines everywhere. Water machines everywhere.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm on my fundraising now because I'm getting one.
We got to bring this to the continent.
I got to bring it to Africa.
Fiercely.
I got to bring it. I'm not playing either.
This is what we've been waiting to see, how we can invest as a family here. And now we have solved that problem today. Everybody's been asking, knowing that we can provide free water and as well as water that we can sell and export. I mean, just the whole 9 yards, just everything.
Oh yeah, but just remember too, it's not just the machine. It's you know how that you know a guy who builds a house builder.
Right.
He goes, okay, I want a house this big. I want a house this big. You know? Well, look, guys, I'm that guy. So if you want the box, you can get the box. If you want a little bigger box, you can get the bigger box. If you want a 10,000 square foot box, I'll build you a 10,000 square foot box.
I need the house box.
We need the.
We got 10 acres of land.
And
we need a big piece of house box sitting on that land.
I think that would be the way to go. And how that would do that is I would do the first prototype here And so that way all the engineers can do everything to it. So then that way when it goes out, all I got to do is just ship you out the parts to do it. So if I got enough donations come in and do that, y'all can start building those things all over Africa. I don't care.
It's so beautiful. Hey, you just say, I don't care.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
Part of the problem is everybody's like, hey, I got to get paid. Hey, you know what? I make water. Yeah, 7 billion people in the world. And everybody's got to get a drink of water, and everybody's worried about, I want a percent of that. Shut up.
Please.
Okay.
Please. I want to be looked at. They bought water. They bought water to Northern Gun. They bought water to. That's what I want.
They bought water to the western part of Africa. They bought water to the eastern part of Africa. They bought water to southern and northern Africa and central Africa.
See if I can get rid of the desert.
You can make so much water with this. When you can make. You could stop a war. You could stop a war. People are fighting war or are getting ready to fight wars for water.
Yep.
And you can actually stop that. I mean, when they told me that, when they told me that, I was at a military briefing. They said, you can stop a war. You know what the first thing I thought about? I didn't think about $1. I didn't think about money. The first thing I thought about was like all the lives of all the people that could be saved.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got 3 years of combat time, and that's some messed up stuff. I mean, to be downrange, that is there. Don't let those movies fool you.
Right.
There's nothing romantic about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you think, I want to get out here. I really want to do this. I'll tell you what, the first time your ass gets shot at, you are thinking about a whole lot of other stuff. And you don't want anybody else to go through that. And especially for a drink of water. So if I can solve a problem in a world with water,
why not do it?
I would definitely do it.
Look, Sherry said, I would like a ballpark figure. Are we talking 25K, 250K, or $1 million?
For what? any and all of the above. If you give me 250,000, if you gave me 50K, that would get you something. If you gave me $250,000, I would custom build you something that probably make you 20,000 gallons of water a day. Look. There are some products. There are products there, but this is one of those things. Like I said, a home builder. If you tell me what you want, and I can build it for you.
Right.
I have the products that go to the military, and the product like what's in Flint. But what I can also do is I can also custom build you what you want.
I know what I got to do now. I'm refocused now. I got a couple motorcycles out here that I don't need. I'm finna sell some things, and I'm finna get this money together because I got a couple of. I just saw one of my buddies, and I know we can go together and invest and get one of these machines.
I just saw someone say something about desalination and And what was that?
Mr. West Saudi Arabia and some Gulf countries desalinate seawater to make fresh water. Hence, water is more expensive than gasoline here. Your invention will solve a lot there.
Yeah, it will. But I tell you what, you know what that desalination did?
What?
How many people are afraid to go jump in the ocean because I'm not going to go jump in the ocean. I'm going to get bit.
Not
out there. You won't. You can jump when they desalinate. You can go out and jump in that water and swim all day long. Nothing's going to bite you because there's nothing alive in the water. Once you push that, it's called brine. When you push the brine back in the sea, it kills everything in the sea. It kills the fish. You can't desalinate. Yeah. When you push that salt water back in the sea, you change the salinity of the ocean at all. it kills everything in its path.
Oh my
That's
God,
crazy.
that's horrible. Who came
Why
up
would
with
you
that?
want to? And you know it's been done because they're going to experiment and run test after test after test, so you know it's known. But what type of mindset continues to do that or pushes that agenda?
Ooh, that's so horrible. Shalisa said, sell some shoes power. That would contribute to your water fund.
Shalisa, nah, I just might let some go for that one.
No, I tell y'all what. Okay, here we'll do this right now. All right, so for what it does, say if you reach, I think I can get 2 machines out for that. Say if you all reach $100,000 in donations to the Moses West Foundation between now and say give a certain date, take a date. I don't know, say the end of the month, whatever it takes. Those 2 I'll build 2 machines, and if $100,000 comes in, I'll give it to you right now. 100,000 comes in, I'll give you those 2 machines, and you can take them to Ghana.
Just gave me a go.
Done. We gotta go.
All right. So hey, I did that with when I was on with California. We're all talking, and I just said, "Hey guys, well," I said, "we got the guys with the money on here. We got the engineers on here, and I'm the manufacturer." I said, "Why don't we just do this?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, let's do it." And now we're getting it done. So the same here. We've got people who are watching here, the people who want to donate, and people who want to see the machines actually get there and to get the foothold and to start this so that this can happen. So what we need to do is just set a goal for $100,000, set a goal for 2 machines, and let's get it done. Because right now I got equipment on the floor. That'd be great.
So can we say Black Friday? We can meet our goal by Black Friday.
Let's see what they say.
Come on, y'all. We know we can do that.
Can we do $100,000, y'all, by Black Friday?
I think we can do it.
We can do this. Come on, everybody. Can we do $100,000 by Black Friday? Because that's 2 machines. Mr. West said we could take 2 machines to Ghana with $100K.
Let me tell y'all, that's life changing.
This is gonna change our lives. Come on, y'all. Can we say that we're going to pull together and create this, come to this goal?
Everybody said, Shalisa Greer say, I'm contributing.
I'm in. We gonna set it up.
We got $100K.
We gonna do the GoFundMe. We gonna raise this money. Our goal is Black Friday, November the 27th. Can y'all come up with it? Can we do it?
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do it.
Hey, and I'll tell you what, too. Who's going to take the machines over there?
I will be doing that.
Okay, so you wanted to come and see how I did it, and you wanted to come and meet, right?
Yes.
When you get your 2 machines built, what I'll do is you'll come here to the manufacturing plant where I build the machines. You'll come sit down with my engineers. We're going to do some special things to your machines because they're going to Africa. So you're going to have something very unique for the robust situations that you're going to need in Africa. You get to spend 2 days with us here. We're going to show you everything about the machine, teach you how to take it apart, teach you how to clean it. Remote operation. Hey, I'll even monitor your machine from my office here.
Oh my goodness! See, this is my buddy I was talking about right here.
Y'all, we need 100
That's
people.
my buddy right here. I was
with
talking about
$1,000. We taking 100 people, $1,000 to make this go on the 27th of November for these 2 machines that Mr. West gonna personally train us and we gonna get it to Ghana, and we gonna get him. We gonna do the ancestors dance. We gonna run around the water. We gonna everything African. We gonna break the ground with these machines and bring it to Ghana. Oh my God, this is epic.
Hey, there's even more that we can do too. Okay, look, there's certain parts I got to make here, but there's certain parts that you could possibly make there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if we're gonna build it, we're gonna build a bridge between the two. Hey, I'll build a complete bridge with the hydroponic and everything else, because we got a lot of folks that are on that bridge right now trying to get to you and getting a foothold in there. And I also have the Black Sustainability Symposium coming up too.
I saw that.
Yep, that's coming up. That's coming up as well. I'll tell you what, there's a whole lot of folks moving over to Africa right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all know something I don't know?
Yes,
sir.
we do.
I'll call you on the phone and tell you.
Y'all, we got 100 people watching right now. We need $1,000 US from each 100 of these people plus. Okay, if you can't make the 100, if you can do close to it, we got 100 people here right now that can commit to $1,000 each person. Okay.
Really, we need 99 because we already got 1,000. Say 2,000 right now.
Okay.
So we need 98.
Push it on the push two on the Moses West Foundation, because I'll mark down if they leave on a note that they want it for this
LMBLIG.
Yeah, what I could do is whatever today is, from today till that day on Black Friday, because I've already got what I need to do in Flint covered, and that's what I was doing right now. So anything that comes in now to the Moses West Foundation will go to finish this for y'all in Ghana. So all two places. So I'll keep track of what comes in now. We'll beat that date and we'll see what we got.
So what we gonna do? We got a black version of GoFundMe that we came across, and it's called
Is that my phone again?
You dropping phones.
Oh my God.
We have a black version of GoFundMe. We want to use that to raise this money for these two machines. I know we can get this done by November the 27th. I know this is Black Friday.
We have to get it done because water is a problem in Africa. And one thing that we're not going to do is we're not going to do the penny loafer thing.
We're not.
We're going to do the work boot thing.
Yes.
It's we can talk all day long, but you guys got to make it happen.
We gonna make it happen.
Yeah,
we gonna make it happen. Everybody that wants to be
right now.
Okay, we got people that's committing $1,000 right now on here. Everybody that wants to be organized and raising this money and getting it done. We just need a few good men and women to take over this, to raise this money and get this story out here, get our project out here so we can get this money done. Just with our LMBLIG family alone, we can accomplish this. We just need to touch bases with everybody in all our different avenues that we have, and we're going to run a campaign to raise this money right here at LMBLIG, and we're going to go to work, okay?
Yes, sir.
We ain't going to do too much talking. We going to work.
You guys going to probably wind up with like $500,000 or something.
I hope we do
because we can hit them. We can hit every corner of the African continent if we do so. But we gonna start off with the goal at hand.
Yeah, you get that much, I'll build you that many machines. I'll just keep building them for you. That's it.
Yep.
Yes, everybody. So give Black and the Moses West Foundation, or is there a preferred place? No, that's it. The Moses West Foundation. We got to have these two machines to ship to Ghana, and we know that we can do this. Our people, we have been savoring this moment because our people have been asking, how we going to invest? How we going to come together? Can we do this? Can we do that? We have figured out exactly. We've been waiting on the answer to this because I don't believe in playing and wasting money, especially when we know that we have the power behind our dollar as African people. So when we get this done, we will work on a larger scale, and we'll be one of the main contributors to the Moses West Foundation. The day that water was presented to the world, for every African body, every African mind to sustain us for life. This is why this is going to sustain us for life and many generations to come. And I'm so glad this is exactly what we needed.
Man, look.
Count me in. Just caught the last half of this amazing live. We'll bring Uncle. He's now our uncle. Uncle Moses West is the best. We're glad to have him. He has changed our life. He has really enlightened us. It feels so good, no matter how old you are, to be able to receive some information, something so simplistic to make you feel like, as an African, you can do anything in this world. If you left it alone, given a little peace of mind, you can come up with something dynamic, as Mr. Moses did. Man, Uncle West, we take our hat off to you. You have really done us in this time. This feels so amazingly good. The ancestors are up in here moving this thing forward. Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where I don't have much of a bad time doing this, other than the thievery. But then, like I said, I got a great law firm. But to actually take this technology, these components, these pieces, these fans, and these different things, and to put it together, like I told you earlier about looking in. I got those little flashlights laying around all over the house. You will see me up on the military base at 2 o'clock in the morning, laying on the ground, looking inside the window, because I'm so amazed at all the rain that's coming down inside the little box. All of the technology that goes into it, and just that one part of it, I never get tired of it. And the thicker I can make that little rainfall, the better. And right now,
rain in the machine.
Right now,
I used to say ghost in the machine. We got rain in the machine now.
There ain't no ghost in there. It's rain in there.
The piece right now on these new machines that I'm building for the federal government, that piece that makes the rain, oh my God. It is so. I was sitting and looking at it. I was like, man, guys, I can't wait till you turn that one on. So, yeah.
My goodness, I'm excited because I already know after I come there, because I'm coming. If I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have me a nice flashlight like yours. I'm gonna be laying right down there in Ghana, looking up under the machine. I'm gonna say, Uncle Charles Moses told me that this was gonna come down like this. I'm out here now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Hey, what is that for right there? I saw one right before that. Someone wrote something.
Let's see.
You're talking about blind guy's wife. They like
this one. Oh, she said about the ice. We gonna make ice too. You talking about that one? I think that was Cheryl.
Oh, because a lot of times I saw this in Puerto Rico where they used contaminated water and they made the ice. And then when the ice melted, the people got sick.
Yeah. Because
they said, well, we'll just drink Cokes, but they used ice. Yeah, this machine, you can make ice with this machine. No, all you got to do is just hook it up to an ice maker.
Oh my
We've been pricing ice makers for the past month.
You've been what? Pricing
ice makers for the half past month.
Well, yeah, but you got to get the ice maker, but you need clean water.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, the machine makes the clean water for the ice.
I'm going in the ice business.
We've been wanting to go in the ice business for the whole time. This is all we always talked about, is being able to produce ice in Ghana and Africa, period, because we know that we have to stay cool. We African people, we have to stay cool.
My God, this is you got a machine that makes a few thousand gallons of water. You're gonna make a lot of ice.
Yes,
man, I'm excited.
This stuff comes when you stop and think about it. So even you need clean soapy water to clean for the COVID virus. You need a cleaner source of water when you do dialysis or in a hospital. You need clean source of water when you make a pharmaceutical. Yeah.
I think we got some sisters out here trying to see if you're married or not. They
No. I am happily by myself in my castle.
Sherry is the uncle you've been looking for, Belonta Queen said. Oh my God.
No, I tell you, I've been back in the United States for 8 years now. 8 years. I was living in Melbourne, Australia.
Wow.
Hey, I got really close friends, really good friends. But I tell you what, man, there's some new age thinking here, man. That scares the hell out of me, man. I'm not sure what people are thinking these days, but woo, yeah. I'm happy.
I love it. I love it.
This is amazing, Brother West. Oh my God, you have changed our lives. I think this is the phenomenon that came out of catastrophe that we've been talking about, the awakening of the African people, the awakening of African people coming back together as community and family like we do here. And the opportunity for us to work together on such a project as this to change the world as we know it in Africa, the only world that matters to us, you know what I'm saying, as far as being able to leave a legacy and generational wealth for families and families to be born and born again.
Man. You will never have another drought. You will never have another famine. And all you need to have is imagination, the willpower, and the drive to get it done. There is no reason ever. Okay, if you're sitting there, I think this is so interesting. I see people sitting they said, we're in the middle of a drought. And I look at them and I say, hey, so how hot is it today? They go, it's 98 degrees. I say, and what's the humidity today? They go, it's 85%. I'm like, you're not in a drought, man. You're not. You're just sitting in all the water that you need. The only thing that you need is instead of having that iPhone or that computer, you need this other piece of technology to pull that moisture out of the air. That's it. Mm-hmm. Technology like this, but it makes water instead of like occupying your brain.
Yeah,
man, that's what I'm talking about. Put it to use.
Nori Design TV said any idea of using a water tower to generate electricity, meaning the machine generate water up to the tower and using gravity to generate electricity with turbines.
Yeah, people have talked about it before, about if you put the water, like say if you have a mountain and you're producing the water up there, have it go out level to a tank, and then from that tank it could go downhill, and that way it can produce electricity. Because in some places, like you look in Africa, when the cloud comes in, it stops at the mountain, and the mountain is socked around with water. That's up high. But let me tell you something. What that is, that's the low-hanging fruit. Buddy, if you can see a cloud, that if you look inside that rain in that little window, you'd see Noah's Ark. There would be a thunderstorm. There would be waves in there, because that cloud that you see, that is easy water to get. And when I go out to California, people were saying, well, how much water can you get? And I asked them, I said, well, is it foggy today? They go, yeah. I said, how far can you see? And they said, well, maybe 50 feet. You're going to get millions of gallons of water today.
Because of the fog.
The fog is the water.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Look,
walking through water.
That's the water you can see. Actually, fog is the water you actually can see in the air.
liquid, solid, and a gas. Any
Fog.
water you
It's
pour
on
out.
ground.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen to we have an organization that we developed for Ghana to help diasporans get home to Africa and get home to Ghana especially, and it's called FOG, Family on Ground or Friends on Ground. And for you to tell us that,
Wow,
it's locked in already.
it's locked in. This is perfect.
Yeah, because if you look at Africa, all around the hills, when all that moisture comes up,
Yes,
it evaporates. No, what does that say?
They talking about men again. I don't care what part of the diaspora my husband come from. He just had to be African descended among other things. But I don't think two Leos would mesh well.
Oh.
Call Fog. This ain't that song. This is amazing. This is amazing. We will do this, y'all. We can go all day with Mr. West. We have to bring him back once we get our campaign started to meet our goal on Black Friday. We're going to change the whole meaning of Black Friday to Black Water.
We got a place to put it.
Okay.
And we got a place to put both machines and everything.
Yeah, when you get in contact with my contracting officer, Dexter Moon, definitely, because there's so much stuff going on right now. We have the things going on with California. We have the things going on with Flint. We have. I just got contacted by some folks out in Australia, since I live there, and they wrote back to me. And the Aboriginals are having some really bad problems with water down there.
Right.
So we're talking about. So this is happening this year because of so much disruption in all of our supply chains, our food supply chains, our networks, disruption is everywhere. But now this technology is finally coming to the forefront. We need to get in contact with everybody who's in this to do this. The disenfranchised neighborhoods here in the United States, south side of San Antonio, Flint, Michigan, Newark, New Jersey, folks in California, that brain-eating amoeba that just happened over in
I saw that.
Down in Galveston, people down in Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, their water is all messed up, but they got a lot of humidity. Hurricanes just came through there. And here I sit with a solution. So by pulling all these people together in all these different areas, we're all helping each other out.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Hey, well,
we got to go set now.
We got it set. Thank you, Mr. West, for being here, being the best.
I'm so grateful.
You the best. You the best. And look,
I should pick up a guitar and play you a song.
Go ahead. Where's that? Got a guitar hand. You ain't tell us too.
The water-making pilot soldier guitarist. Don't play with it.
Now another version of Power.
Here's the favorite.
Oh!
Is that a 5-string?
No, it's a 6. That's an American-made Fender.
Oh,
Fender. I got a Fender bass. A 5-string bass. I'm learning. I'm gonna bring my bass with me when I come down there.
I started out on bass.
What?
Oh yeah, you're gonna learn everything
I'm
from
coming.
Mr.
I'm
West.
gonna be doing tech during the day and bass playing in the afternoon.
Now, if you ever watch any TV or do any of the stuff like that, so in the evening, what I do is I have a very good sound system in here. I've got lots of I've got old vinyl, lots of vinyl. And CDs, and I just listen to music and I play guitar and
okay, go play us up. Hit us up with just a little something before we get out of here. Where you got it set up?
It might not be too in tune, but let's see what we got.
We can hear fine. I heard that even right there, what you just done. And it is done.
was about to start singing.
Man, this is awesome, man.
Oh my God, man, you have blessed our hearts, Mr. Moses. You just don't know, my brother.
Corey has a 4-string Fender bass. I'll sing backup.
Come on, Corey.
Quick, tell me the children's names again so Mr. West can say hey to them. They watching. We want to say hey to them before we leave out here. I think it was Christiana and say their names right quick. Say their names. Right now. Yes, this is awesome. We can't wait to. He plays guitar too. He's a genius.
Oh, I sing too.
Oh my goodness. Come on with it.
Oh, wait.
I got the microphone.
Harmonica, play those too.
Oh yeah, you the truth. Yes, he's definitely a Leo. That's what Miss Minnesota probably said. Oh yeah. All right now, this awesome. Okay, so the children name Coco, Christiana, and Brooklyn.
Coco, Christiana, and Brooklyn. Hello.
Jaja.
He in cyber world.
Get him out of there.
Ja.
Come and meet Aquaman, Jaja. Come and meet this real super black superhero right here.
Fly
the helicopters and create water out of thin air. Say hey to Mr. Moses.
Hey.
He can't see you.
Hey there. How are you?
Good.
Said nice to meet you, Mr. Moses.
Nice to meet you.
Ask him for a cup of water.
Nice to meet you too.
Can I have a cup of water?
He make water, man.
Excellent. Can I have a cup of water?
Got a whole regiment for the little guys that need to come out and start learning this stuff and working with their hands again and working with food and STEM programs for schools and it's just educational aspect of what we do.
Yeah, it is the real Aquaman right here.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards. This is great. You got to be able to program the machine because there's a huge computer system inside of it as well. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm with it.
Well, you know what? You have blown our minds today. I think I'll be smiling and laughing and giggling all day. This is something to look forward to as a family here. We definitely are going to set this up. We'll be talking to you regularly, building and all of that. It's our time. This is all we've been waiting for as a family. And now we know what our focus is. Uncle Moses, what did it say? The 7 entrepreneurs said Uncle Moses is on point. Just let me know where to dash my money for my water machine, okay? It's coming. Yeah, right. This is awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You know what? It was an absolute pleasure. It's not very often where I really get to be myself. A lot of times, I felt really comfortable with y'all, just to kind of let go and just to talk about things. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Doesn't happen very often.
It is so. Look, you ain't got to mention. You can come over here and be yourself anytime with LMBLIG. Okay, that's how we get down over here. It was such an honor and a pleasure, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Everybody is so grateful. African children would love him. Yes, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't even tell them nothing. I was just telling them it's a surprise. And this is what we deserve, feeling good about ourselves. Any closing, anything you want to say as we close, Mr. Moses?
No, just thank you. And thank you for, sticking with this and finding me after all this time, because the only thing I've been doing is I've been working hard, defending myself, of course, from the people who want to take from me, what isn't theirs. And and for keeping all that faith and sticking with it. I don't disappear. What I do is I just tuck back in and I just go to work and then make new things when people bother me too much.
Yes, I understand. And I also want to thank our sister Felicia Brown, our PR person, for putting this together. We appreciate you.
Thank you,
Felicia. Yes. And y'all, let me make a statement right quick. Here she is, right here. This Felicia, right here, Uncle Moses.
Hey, Felicia.
Yes. And I also want to say, family, please be careful not to call our family members trolls, okay? We know what trolls are, so be very careful not to step on nobody's toes and calling family members trolls. We know trolls when we see them, all right? Thank y'all for looking now, being extra careful and extra protective of LMBLIG, living my best life in Ghana. It's a true honor and a pleasure to have y'all on here today. You have to break out some Purple Rain on that guitar, bro. Yes, and we really appreciate you, and y'all have a great day, pal.
Oh, we got to tell, we got Mr. Moses, we're going to send you a link. So October 23rd, you can see this movie that we produced, and I'm starring in, that was shot in Ghana and Memphis, Tennessee.
He's an actor.
Yeah, I'm an actor too. So I do a little something, everything.
We'll talk about that behind the scenes, but you know, we do some things around here, but it's just an honor and a pleasure to have you here once again. Everybody said thank you so much. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Mr. Moses. Thank you, Power and Future. Thank y'all. You're awesome. This was excellent. Thank you so much, and many more to come. What a great way to start my weekend. Thank you so much, Moses, for your generosity and labor of love. Big ups. Thanks to everyone. And y'all, Power.
God love you. God love me. Bye.
All right. Peace